Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode, episode 4 in our StarCraft II Let's Play series. We just finished a mission with Tosh, unlocked him. He is now on our ship. Still a little bit unsure about what his character is going to turn into, what he could do for us. Seems like there's this mutual friendship, but both people are very powerful and nobody wants to show all their cards. So we're going to see what that turns into. We got a little bit of research in the armory here. We got some new units unlocked. We finished the Reaper. Let's go into the star map here and see what the next mission is for us. So we have 3 opportunities here. First one being Belshir, second one Meinhof, and third one Tarsonis. So if I'm not mistaken, Tarsonis is going to be kind of one of the missions here that we do for Tosh. And then Meinhof is going to be a mission that we do for the Zerg refugees, and the last one is going to be Belshir. Oh, well, I guess Belshir is going to be the one that's going to be for Tosh. So we have a couple different options here. One, we could either choose to unlock the Goliath, we could choose to unlock the Hellion, or we could choose to unlock the Diamondback. So we are moving into factories. We are getting units that are going to be a little bit more tanky. I would like to finish some Protoss research, if I'm not mistaken, just because we don't really have the first tree unlocked for the Protoss research, and I think this would be a great opportunity to do so. So let's hop into this. We're going to let Gabriel Tosh tell us what this mission's all about, and then we'll hop into it.
There's a rare gas on Belshir, the Protoss skull, the breath of creation. They think it be a gift from their gods. We call it Terrazine, and it'd be worth a fortune to the right bidder. Of course, those Protoss will kill us if they catch us on their holy ground. Or at least they'll try.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Here we go. Much prettier than Redstone, yeah?
I don't much like fighting Protoss if I can avoid it.
Not just any old Protoss. Fanatics called the Tal Darim. They believe the Terrazine is sacred, a gift from the Zelnaga.
If these Tal'Darim bring in their air power, they're gonna hammer us. Swan, get the Goliath schematics loaded at the factory. If their anti-air missiles are still any good, we might just pull this off.
All right, cowboy. I'll get the Goliath schematics loaded so we can build more.
Juan's an awesome
How do we get to
character.
the Terrazine?
See those altars? Tal Darim mystics set him up to collect the Terrazine. We just need to grab it.
Well, our SCVs will be able to haul the Terrazine. We just gotta keep them protected. With any luck, we can pick up what we need before the Tal'Darim find us. Alright, let's get to it.
I also love how Swain was just chilling at the computer, like, yeah, I'm a part of the meeting, but I'm not going to say anything, just listening. You know, he's like Teams calling in. It's flipping hilarious. Alright, here we go. I'm going to use the new units that they have. When they pull in those Goliaths, I definitely want to see what they're capable of doing. We have 3 right here as well. I don't know if this is going to be enough to secure an artifact location, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Throw a tech lab on that barracks too.
Sites, brother.
And
Make our lives a little easier.
yeah,
Our SCVs
wow,
can
there's
pick
quite a
up
bit of
kerosene
them.
Canisters and move them. It'll take them a while to disconnect the canister, so make sure you watch out for them.
Okay, I definitely want to get a little bit more set up with our base before we decide to jump into anything. I think that's the smart approach. And because we're going to be primarily focusing on factory units, aka Goliaths, I want to have SCVs available not only for repair, but Terrazine harvesting. So we're going to have more than what is called for on the mission at hand. And if we can get this Protoss research discovered, it says discover these 3 Protoss relics, awesome, we'll get them. But that's only going to help us get a little bit closer to being able to call in supply depots instantaneously and not have to wait for them to be manufactured. That would be kind of a dream come true, really. I'm going to take one of these guys off of here and throw him on supply depots because we need help in the supply front. I also noticed we have the ability to build advanced structures, aka armory, factory, merc compound. Got it. We're gonna start needing some gas here. Gonna build another supply depot. I wish, just like the Protoss units have, where there's like this chrono thing that allows you to pump units out a little bit faster, we could do the same. There is a research that you're allowed to produce 2 SCVs at the same rate, or you can have automated refineries. I personally think the automated refineries are just a little bit better, but I could be wrong, you know, and that would be pretty crazy. The automated refineries are nice because I could have been collecting gas this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Especially on this one. That would put us ahead. And I don't foresee us being any in, you know, some mineral troubles or gas troubles. 2 refineries is more than enough. I don't think we need 25% increase. Though if we did have the 25% increase, we could really scale late game pretty hard. And supply depots don't take too long to build. I don't know, that's a challenge. Do I want instantaneous supply depots or more Vespian?
Incoming transmission.
This land was sacred to the Tal'Darim before Terrans ever reached the stars.
Uh-oh.
You must depart immediately.
Hold on now. We just need some of this gas here, and we'll be long gone.
I don't think he's gonna give it to us.
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
you shall not defile the breath of creation. Tal'Darim warriors, execute all those who would desecrate our altars.
We shouldn't have probably
Protoss
said
are
anything.
mobilizing, sir. Looks like they're gonna go after our SCVs when we harvest the Terrazine. I suggest we only harvest one side at a time and run with a heavy escort.
Well, shit. We messed up. Let's go ahead and make a second barracks, and this one I'm going to put a reactor on. And then I want to build a second factory. Will we need this? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift this off. We're going to take it easy on barracks units.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Uh-oh. Alright, we're sending in the guys.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar so we can't get at them. If they keep it up, we won't be able to collect enough.
Yeah, we definitely don't want them to seal any altars, so I'm just going to run out there and take care of that one really fast. Ooh, Goliath has some pretty strong anti-air capabilities. I'm a fan of that. We'll throw the units back over here. Oh yeah, you can see there's just a couple units that they got that are defending. Ooh, keep making SCVs, that's for damn sure. And this is now finished, so I'm going to lift this up and then I'm going to land it somewhere right here. We'll throw a tech lab on this one, and then I want one guy to make a factory right here, just because we already have the tech lab for it. And then directly next to that, I'm going to build an armory so we can start teching up. And then I'm just going to throw guys. So what is that? 2, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, we're pretty much almost there. Alright. And then once he repairs that, let's actually grab an SCV. We're going to swing over here, grab this Terrazine. This will work out for us. Hold on a second here. Let you get all fixed up. You know what, I've thought about it, alright? So I'm going to go completely different on my tech tree for Protoss. Normally what I do is I grab automated refineries and instant call down supply depots. I'm going to opt for the complete opposite setup, and let's see how it goes. What's the point of playing it over again if you're going to do everything the same way you did it last time, you know? So there we go. Oh, we're supply depot capped. Ah! Okay. Couple more of them. I'm actually going to build a few of them. Starting here. That's good. And we can only do 1/1 upgrades on these things anyway, so might as well just get those rolling.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off.
We'll go
the
stop
Terrazine
that.
altar.
I've got the first canister on hook, sir.
Nice.
I'll take it to the nearest command center.
Your forces are under attack.
Way to go, Jerry. You did wonderful.
Good job. That's the first canister field.
Go hit this scout over here real quick. I like Goliaths, but I tell you what, they're a little squishy in my opinion. Just a little bit. I'm going to take one of these guys over here, let them repair everybody, and then harvest that next canister. Get 2 more Goliaths online. How are we doing over here? We don't have any idle workers. I'm going to put 2 more on that. So then that way we have a free floater for the Vespian. He's doing a great job. I'm just going to throw him on the Terrazine as soon as he finishes wrapping up that guy. We might as well make some war pigs. Add them to the group. You go right on Terrazine, my friend. Well, it's a good thing we had some defenders at our base, huh? Let's bring these guys over to
Complete.
anti-air missiles. Alright, we microed that pretty well. Not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna lose somebody there. We did not. So let's repair them up, and then once he's done with his repair cycle, we'll bring him back. Give vehicle plating upgrades.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, fuck. No. Ah! Shoot. I didn't realize I command clicked everybody out of there. Oh, nuts. That sets us back just a little bit. Okay, that's okay. Get back on Terrazine. You're going to be on Terrazine, and I'll take a third one and put you on Terrazine too, just to make up for lost ground. And we'll focus up. Ooh, that's a Protoss relic. Thank you.
Warning.
Uh-oh.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Let's go, let's go.
Bold move, Mr. Reyna. Collecting Terrazine from 2 places at once.
Sure, it's gonna be harder to keep the Tal'Darim off our backs. But
You
the
know
more
what,
we're
though?
done here, the sooner we can get off
Do we
this
need to
road.
stop them from securing every Terrazine altar? Alright, let's bring our guys back. Just to defend. That SCV safe. There we go. See, we made the right call. There's plenty of them out there. They just can't seal 7 of them, right? So we're fine. Totally fine. There they go. And I'm going to bring all my guys back because I got a lot of really low health ones, and I kind of want to get them repaired. Do some research while we do our due diligences.
3 down. You're doing great. Keep it up.
That's over half the canisters you wanted.
Cool. Alright, you guys fix them up, and then we're going back out onto the battlefield. Nice when you don't have to remake units.
Upgrade complete.
Fantastic. Goliaths are 1-1. I'm actually going to keep 3 SCVs in the crew. Hopefully they don't die. Multiple SCVs can repair the same guy at the same time. That's cool. Alright, let's finish off that Protoss base over here, and then let's keep looking for our relics. Looks like they got a force that's moving. They're probably going to seal off another lock, so I want to take this down as fast as possible. That way we can push through. They sure are. With that.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Ooh, come on, guys, come on. I didn't realize I could have just gone this way. I probably could have defended that other one.
Your forces are under attack.
Nice. Stick a guy on this one. And then we're going to defend it. Ooh, we got a little attack coming for our base. Run him back. Run it back. See how that second volley puts in work? That was a great upgrade to get. There we go. Oh no, it's going to burn out. Save it, save it, save it, save it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No!
We're finished.
Oh, we were so close.
Upgrade complete.
We were so close. I want to go grab this one as well. And then we're kind of just surfing around looking for the last altars. Repair up. Nice. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Mr. SCV, I forgot. He's part of our crew here, so we gotta make sure we don't accidentally get him killed. There's another piece of the puzzle, so to say. Protoss relic number 2. Nice, nice. They couldn't call in any other reinforcements right there. Why are we under attack?
Sir,
No!
our SCVs are getting hammered out there. We need a stronger escort or static defenses to protect them.
I blew it up. I blew it. Oh, shoot. Okay, Void Ray's down. We still have 1 SCV in the crew. Actually, we have 2, which is nice. And we're going to try this again. We're going to defend him with our life. You can see there's a crew already coming here. Oh, trying to lock an altar down.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
They're going full swing on this. We already do have 5 of them though, so I mean, I'm really not that worried.
Base is under attack.
Dang it, I didn't defend him again. I'm making some serious mistakes with the defense. But that's okay. We only need 2 altars. SCV-1 right here. SCV-2 right here. Whoa, 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 whoa! In broad daylight, my man. Try to take me out like that.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, we only need 2 altars, so I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to hold on to the other one and I'm just going to kind of pocket it. That's every upgrade. Keep making more Goliaths all the time. Probably drop down some more war pigs. Alright, they're working on it. Not today, buddy. Cool, very cool.
Base is under attack.
Hey, 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 hey. Wow, he's got like 1 health left. That was close. My guy needs to turn. Hey, 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 hey. No, 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 no. You go back. You turn that in. And then this guy is gonna be the last guy.
Mineral field depleted.
Good job. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park this SCV right here.
When your radar sure can walk the walk, we just need 1 more canister.
Cool. Park him up there. Then here's the last one, which means now my crew gets to explore. Let's go look for that last Xel'Naga artifact. Or Protoss relic, I should say. We'll find it. I don't know if it's going to be up there, but we'll find it. That's a dead end. Protoss base, we want nothing to do with that. I bet you it's somewhere over here.
Mineral field depleted.
There it is.
Mineral field depleted.
Very nice. Okay, so that is the end of that mission. We did it. Job well done.
That's the last canister. I think we've outstayed our welcome, boys.
If you don't complete the mission and grab all the Protoss research, you got to come back and deal with it again in the late game, and that is just not... It's not what I want. I want to get this game 100% accomplished as we play every single episode. Probably could have played a little bit better and not lost so many SCVs, but you know what? At the end of the day, we got it done. For sure. 2300, this is late Hyperion Bridge. Holy smokes.
Sir, I received an encrypted transmission from an untraceable source. It claims that Tosh here was part of a classified operation called Project Shadowblade. They used Jorium and Terrazine to enhance ghost powers.
It's true. We are called Spectres. Next generation ghosts.
And you were gonna tell me all this when?
We all have our secrets, Mr. Rena. Doesn't mean I'm any threat to you.
Maybe not. But whoever sent this message could be. Matt, any way to verify the transmission?
No, sir. But it does end with, "I'll be in touch soon."
It's Minsk, trying to turn us against each other. Don't let him.
I'll let it lie for now. At least till I find out who sent this transmission. But I'll be keeping an eye on you, Tosh.
You can try.
Yeah, I don't think Tosh is one of those guys you want to have on your bad side. All right. We made it to the cantina. We unlocked a new mercenary. We got some credits.
Lots of folks ready to fight. For the right price.
So now, as opposed to what I normally do, I'm just going to go ahead and hire all the mercenaries. I like them. I like being able to call them on a dime. So that's where we're going to spend our credits there. Let's go to the laboratory and look at our research that we have unlocked here. I think I want to go ahead and do the weapons one. I really do. Only reason I say that is because, yes, having 5% increased life is good, but at the same time, attack speed is everything, and offense, the best defense is a strong offense, so we're going to go for it. However, when I said I wanted to switch things up, what I'm going to do is instead of doing orbital depots and automated refineries, I'm going to go 2 SCVs, and I'm going to harvest gas 25% faster. What I'm wondering is if, you know, you're allowed to make 2 SCVs at the same time, you can saturate your mineral line a little bit faster, but at the same time, because these are running 25% faster, does that mean we have to have 4 SCVs to harvest? Or is there going to be 3 SCVs to harvest with no downtime? We'll find out. We will find out. Let's talk to Hansen here, see what she has to say.
I've run a few tests on the Terrazine gas like you asked. It's clearly related to Vespene gas, but there are some very exotic organics added into the mix.
Any guesses what it's used for?
Well, it would definitely affect brain chemistry, so it could be used as some kind of drug or stimulant, I suppose.
Drugs, huh? That's just wonderful.
That's just wonderful. Armory here. Let's go take a look at what Swain's got. We now have vehicles for us, and it says Goliath can fire at air and ground units simultaneously. That's very powerful. Goliaths gain +3 missile range and 1 cannon range. That is also extremely powerful. Both very good units for Goliath, or upgrades for Goliath, though I don't really think I use Goliaths all that much in my gameplay style, so I'm going to focus on base upgrades here, and I think what I want to do is throw a little bit more in our bunkers. Base upgrades for me are the most important. I do, again, love upgrading the base level guys, but I feel like Firebats, Marauders, and Reapers are very situational. Same thing with Goliaths, and it's not my favorite unit to just spam a ton of, so we're going to forgo that. Talk to the Horner at the bridge and see what he's got for us.
What do you make of that encrypted message, Matt?
I honestly don't know, sir. If Tosh really is one of these specters, it's clear Mengsk would try to ruin your partnership. But Tosh isn't telling us everything. If we're going to win this revolution...
I know. We have to be sure of our allies.
It's true. It's very true. I'm not against him, but I'm a little fearful. Let's talk to Tychus.
That Tosh is a whack job, Jimmy. Spends all his time muttering and playing around with those damn dolls of his.
Well, I need someone to balance out your sophistication and good manners.
The guy ain't riding ahead, brother. I can appreciate some good honest craziness, but that guy, he's got something broke inside.
Alright, let's talk to Tosh.
Still don't trust me, brother. Until you decide. Ain't nothing to discuss.
Oh, well, okay. Donnie Vermillion?
I repeat, death toll is in the thousands. A Dominion weapons plant exploded hours ago, causing a chain reaction that has taken out several housing complexes in this working-class neighborhood. Dominion security forces claim it was an act of terror by the notorious Jim Raynor, but our own investigations suggest that the plant must have been infiltrated by forces with sophisticated stealth technologies. It begs the question, could some of the Dominion's ghost operatives have gone rogue? For UNN, this is Kate Lockwell.
Or was it Tosh?
World, Net 2.
Interesting. Okay, well, we probably won't ever have an answer to that, but let's keep moving. Select the next mission in the bridge here. So we have Tarsonis, where we could get Diamondbacks, or Meinhof, where we can get Hellions.
Populations from across the sector have been using Meinhof as a staging point, but with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camps. Please, my people need help. We've got to do something before it's too late.
Dr. Hansen, I'm your guy. I haven't done a mission for you in like 4 missions. Let's make it happen. 4:53 a.m. Yuck. Who the hell's up at 4:53 a.m.?
So what are we looking at, Doc?
Our readings indicate some kind of bio-infestation is spreading through the refugee camps. Even the buildings are being covered by it.
I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a Zerg virus. All we can do is burn it out. Every one of those infested buildings has to be destroyed.
But where are all the people?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We might be too late.
Things are infested refugees? This is a nightmare.
Yeah. This ain't good at all.
It looks like they burrow underground by day and emerge only at night. The virus must make them vulnerable to the high UV output of Meinhof's star.
Then we'll hit the infested buildings by day and protect our base at night.
Hey, hey.
Don't worry, Doc.
Good mission for
We'll contain
upgraded
this thing.
bunkers. We made the right call. That's what we're going to do. We're going to establish an economy. And then what we're going to do is build defenses and kind of kit ourselves out during the first, 1 or 2 days. And then we'll go on the offensive later. I definitely want to make sure our economy is strong for this mission. Wow. We have a lot of room here. As you can see, there's a little barricade there. There's a barricade up here. We have a scanner up here so we can see where things are coming in from a distance. But we have 3 points of entry that need coverage. Potentially 4 here, actually. Looking at, what is this? This is just refugee buildings. There's nothing,
All right, boys.
nothing there.
We can't risk the contagion spreading to this camp. I want a perimeter set and some bunkers in place now.
Yep. No, I agree.
Going sweet on that doctor lady, Jimmy. Can't see why else we'd keep fighting for these damn dirt farmers.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little insulting, that's for sure. As far as barracks go, I don't really think I'm going to be using too many of them for my unit comp, especially when Hellions are going to be present. So let's just move these around here. I guess we could make some really strong arguments for some bunkers. I don't know. I feel like our bunker situation is going to be strong. Let's just, okay, let's let that do its thing. I'm going to keep letting that build, and let's get some defenses down here, because I don't know how hard they're going to throw crap at us in this mission. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh, that was a really fast nightfall. Let's go 1 here and 1 here. And you guys definitely need to stand right here. Who do we want to pack into these? I'm thinking we do 1 and 2. It's nighttime, just like that. We'll get another Marine going.
Now we gotta hold out till sunrise. Brace yourselves. This could get ugly.
Yes, it can. Should really throw tech labs on those. Put 1 and 2. Just like that. Nice. Keep making SCVs. Cool. And then same thing over here. Hopefully this will provide us with the coverage we need. I'm going to let that worker run back to where he's got to go. Ooh, what just happened there? Yeah, we loaded him up. We don't need you there. I'm going to keep him right here. Well, should I do that? Debatable. Let's throw our guys back on the mineral lines, and if we need to do repairs, we can. But I think this is going to be strong enough for tonight. Get some gas going. I'm going to build an additional refinery. And, yeah, we're just going to study this a little bit.
Please, kill me.
It's a good thing that we have the turrets on top of our bunkers and the additional slot, because we can just stack everybody up right in there. I'll build some anti-air defense as well, but that'll be a little bit later. But we definitely are going to throw some tech labs on the equipment we have right now. Do we want to go factory? Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, this is why I opt for the instant call down on supply depots. Gonna hold off on the Vespian count right there. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Our defenses look to be holding up. And if they get too close for comfort, the flame bats will take care of them. Fire bats. We're good. Minerals are the key. Supply depots are the key. I'd like to build more of them, but we just don't have the money for it right now. Good, 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 good. Okay. That's 400 bucks. You know what? Do we do this mass marine? That might be the play. Then I'm gonna build just a couple more supply.
Base is under attack.
Oh, they got too close. But not that close. Okay, only a minute left. Oh, what the heck?
I got schematics to build them Hellions you saw in Marsara.
We get a free factory, so that's cool. Do Hellions need tech lab to be built? The answer is no. That is awesome. I need guys on gas stat. You're over there. Oh, shoot. You know what? I need an armory. Because I want to get tech for these.
Sun's coming up. We gotta hold on a little longer.
There's Home Slice. There he is.
Base is under attack.
Cool. Alright, so that should be everything that we need here, production-wise, structure-wise, to be able to successfully make a team. I do, again, want to keep making more supply depots. I think that's going to be necessary, but perhaps... Ooh, Hellions don't require gas. That's pretty cool.
Rise and shine, boys. Now it's our time to do some damage.
But the research upgrades I'm going to want require gas, that's for sure. Start with 2 Hellions right there.
Add-on complete.
2 right there and 2 right there. There we go. So that's a decent amount of peeps going to be made. I'm going to get the upgrades. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the armor upgrades on our guys because they're not really getting hit. They're in bunkers. But I'll go for the weapons upgrade right there. And then I'm going to drop a guy right there just so that he can start repairing the barricades that we lost. Cool. Same thing over here. I'm not sure if we're going to need any anti-air, but it would be nice to just start building some just to have it. You know what I'm saying? But what if we threw up a missile turret right there? And we threw one right here, here, and here. And then he heads back home to the mineral line. Cool beans. Alright, let's do some offense. Clear out as many structures as we can. Maybe not all of them, you know, but definitely gonna thin the herd a little bit.
Is that
There's a barricade down here that I don't think I'm actually prepared for. So I'll let them do their thing, and then we're gonna need to get some guys put in down here. Shoot. Gotta stay on top of it, folks. Gotta stay on top of it. Then I'm going to have anti-air put in just on the exterior of that to be safe. And then we'll route them back. And then let's get some units built. Right here, I'm saying we do 2 fire bats. Just like that. And then I'm going to do a bunch of Marines in there too. Taking a look back at our army. Making progress, clearing structures. Nice to see. Got a couple more guys I'm going to add to the squad. We'll get all the upgrades rocking and rolling as well.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm not detecting any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
Nice. Hellions are great because they're super mobile. I'm just going to let them go through and tear this whole thing up. They'll come back in for repairs later. Couple more
Your
Marines.
forces are under attack.
Fantastic. So they got that all figured out. 1 in each for now.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, we got some defense here, guys. I'm pretty stoked about this. When we get some more money here, I'll go ahead and make just a few more supply depots. Cool.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay. How we doing over here, guys? You got your upgrades?
Upgrade complete.
They do now. The best part about Hellions, they're really good against light units, aka they're really good against Zerg. This is an additional base. We could mine this if we wanted to expand, though I'm a little hesitant to do so because I feel like we kind of already have enough as it is
Your forces
to succeed
are under
here,
attack.
space-wise. Let's do that and then rally everybody back here. That way we're not supply blocked. Then any additional capital that we do make, I'm going to go ahead and throw into our army here. The Hellions do a good job clearing out buildings, but I think we could do just a little bit better. The nice thing is Hellions don't require gas. Do we want to make this our natural? We'd have to defend it.
I'm not detecting any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
I say we just keep working our way south. Nice. You two. I'm keeping you around. Throw a couple more on there. As for the rest of you, there you go. Alright, I'm going to put 1 in here, and I'm going to have both of you guys make 1. Cool. Nice. Let that keep rocking and rolling. And maybe I should put in another one of those receivers. What are these sensor towers? I'm just going to throw one right here. That way I can see if anybody's going to creep up on us from the south. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous. Okay.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Excellent. Alright.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
So they tell us that we shouldn't stay out at nightfall. That's like the rule that they say. Do we listen to that? Maybe for the first night, just because we don't really have a really strong army.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
pissed them off.
That's not a good idea at all.
We should wait for daylight.
Yep.
Infested Marines? Oh, hell, Jimmy, I don't care for that notion one bit.
Okay, so now that I got
Should
some
set
guys
guards.
chilling here, I'm gonna
He'll be
set
coming
up
again soon.
kill the infestors.
Scans are picking up a unique Zerg biosignature.
They only show up at night, so we're gonna have to go out and get them, but I'm gonna clear out the zones that are protected by them.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures, Stetman can study it and perhaps learn something.
And I'm going to put 2 SCVs on repair guard post. Actually, I'm probably going to end up doing 3. And this guy's going to chill right here. So he stays right there. And this SCV hangs out right here. Let's not put him in the middle. Just in case something bad happens. Alright, cool. Let's make some of these guys. They kind of do have to be in the middle though, right? Otherwise they're not going to be able to see the thing that they need to fix. I think that's fine. Alright, we're styling. Fully saturated mineral line, fully defended 3 bunkers here. We got anti-air, we got everything we need. We're not supply capped, we're building units. I like where we're at. I like where we're sitting. Keep it going. A couple more minerals here, we'll make another Hellion. Hellions are awesome. They only cost 2 units. That's pretty wild. You can see we're getting hit pretty hard right here on this side. Luckily, we have an SCV here set up to repair it. Very good. How we doing on the top side? Nothing there. And you can see we did put up a sensor tower down here, though they're kind of walking around it right now. I'm cool with that. Don't bother me, I won't bother you, that kind of situation. There's a little bit more room over here to build additional supply depots. Kind of thinking about it, actually. Once we get this next batch of Hellions, we'll take inventory, see where we're at, and make adjustments as need be. Let's just get all these guys out of here. We're gonna lose some Hellions, but we can afford to lose them right now. Go hit this infestor. If we could get 1 during this nightfall, that'd be flippin' awesome. There it is.
Serious.
Nice.
Sure like stirring up the hornet's nest.
Why not, baby? Why not? Fun. It's amazing. Each structure spawns like 8 guys, so it's really dangerous at night.
This sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
What happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. You stay behind the line, not in front of it. We can't get that other infestor, but I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. I'll just keep my army right here for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and just build a couple more supply depots. Just so that we're cap on economy.
They've broken through the south barricade.
There we go. Look at that. They broke through the south barricade. Oh no, what do we do? Hey, proper branding prevents poor performance. Already had it covered.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
Ooh, they're starting to go for us on all barriers here.
That thing? Was it human?
Ma'am, I don't think so. Excellent. Supply depots have finished up.
You have to be back by dark.
Let's go ahead and add these guys to the roster here. Oh, the infestors you're able to kill during the day. We made it harder on ourselves then, for no apparent reason. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do as much damage control as possible, clear out as much of the map as we can, so that during the next nightfall it's a little bit easier on our guys for defense. we're going to add these guys to the unit. Stay in a group, guys. Stay in a group. Make a couple more Hellions while we wait. I believe there's a blue flame update as well that we could do for an upgrade when we get the Hellions in the armory. That'll increase our damage just a little bit more. That'd be kind of sweet. We are clearing out the map. It's always those first few moments in a match that are a little bit tricky, and you gotta watch out because you're like intensely focused on making sure that you do the right thing at the right time. Because your early game success determines how good the end of the game is gonna be, you know? Don't mess up. But we're making good ground now. Honest structures out here. Holy smokes. Alright, we're getting hit from all angles, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of like swarm them. And then that way we take as little losses as possible. I guess we don't really care if we lose Hellions. The fact that they don't cost any gas whatsoever is kind of amazing. We got about 4 minutes. Oh, and an additional natural as well. See, this is where it makes me wonder if I was supposed to expand, but I feel like with the losses that we're encountering, we couldn't. There's no real desire to do so. Grab the rest of our guys over there at the base and bring them out into the fight. That's a healthy chunk of an army right there that can just be added for free to our existing army, so let's do it. Clearing out this creep spread is going to be huge.
I'm not detecting any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
Good. Alright. That south barricade's going to get hit pretty hard tonight. We'll do what we can. I'm just going to run in. Do what we do, get them all in, and then go nuts. Lot of flame. And we are officially supply capped at 200, so I don't think there's anything else we could do besides make as many units as possible. And I think I'm going to keep them out. The infestors you do have to kill at night. Its logo disappeared, so we'll keep this crew down here, clear out as much of this as we possibly can, because I know it spawns somewhere down here. Let's go back over here. Pretty sure there's a couple buildings I missed. There we go.
This area is secure.
Good. The nice part is when you clear out these areas, you can drive back over them, and you'll see like all the creep tumors have stopped existing. So you're almost like fighting back. You're getting solid ground again. Man, look at all them fresh Hellions ready to rock and roll, baby. I love it. Our factory output is phenomenal. Good deal there, good deal.
All right, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Oh, they said this sector was clear, but there's still a couple guys.
All right, this sector is
Oh,
clear.
there we go.
Nice
Okay.
work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
All right, now I kind of want to just hang out here for a second.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Yeah, just because of the fact that I know that Infestor is going to be down here somewhere. I want to be ready for him when he does. See, the creep starts to dissipate. Very nice. Can swing back over all these areas now. Infestation is gone. Remarkable. Checking on the home base, making sure everything's good. It's nighttime. Game called it out.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be more of them out there.
Oh, snap. Look at where they're coming from. There's our Infestor. That bottom barricade is going to get hit. Hopefully we cleared out enough structures in the southwest that it doesn't get hit too hard. There's our Infestor. I'm going to keep pushing at night. And I'm just gonna like click and shift them up north and we're good to go. Any that die I'll just remake and that's it. End of story. How's this barricade doing?
Our forces are under attack.
I think we bought that south barricade sometime. Whoa. Quite a few structures up here, about 20 of them, so they're not happy with us. This is fun. Send it in. Lost 6 guys so far. A small price to pay for freedom.
Base is under attack.
Ooh.
Your forces are under attack.
That was a big one.
Base is under attack. Mineral field.
Looks like this area is secure.
Nice.
Keep it up, fellas. We
All
can
right.
stop this.
Keep it moving. Get these guys in the group.
Are under attack.
Only a couple more structures up here, then we're done.
Forces are under attack.
You're almost done. There's just a handful of infested biosigns left. I'll highlight their locations on your map.
Your forces are under attack.
That is some damn fine shooting. Feels like Vietnam. Smelling napalm, boys.
Your forces are under attack.
We lost a lot of units on this push right here, though. That is for sure. 2 structures left. Can we do it? Push. I think it's the big abominations that hit the hardest. That thing right there, whatever that is. Nice.
You did it, Jim. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Now I've got to get my people somewhere safe.
Ain't gonna be so easy, darling. This whole sector's crawling with Zerg.
There's got to be somewhere out there the aliens haven't touched.
I love how it's like a hopeless romantic.
Undiscovered paradise waiting just for us.
Guys, I don't know about it. I mean, I get we cleared the planet off, but I would hang out there now that I just wiped everything out. 28 minutes later, complete outbreak on normal before the 5th night. Hey, achievement. So we blew past that as fast as you could. 2 of 2 infestors and 110 grand. Very nice. We'll take that small victory, baby, and see where we can apply some of that research.
Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinnerd II in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate,
hope.
we'll discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as Rainer's
Great report, Kate.
Yeah.
From a refugee ship over Meinhof.
Come on.
Everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
Oh, are they really?
You're all heart, Donnie.
I love it. You're all heart, Donnie. So true. So true. We got some new research unlocked. Let's head over to the laboratory and see what we can do with it. Ooh, we did it. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Perdition Turrets, a flame turret that does massive area damage and conceals itself when it's not into combat. I love that. Or we have Planetary Fortress. Command centers can upgrade to a Planetary Fortress. The upgrade grants extra armor and the twin E-Binks cannon. A Planetary Fortress cannot lift off. You know what? As much as I do love Planetary Fortresses, I think the Perdition Turrets are the way to go. I really do. They are awesome. You can put them in tandem with missile turrets and a barricade, or like a bunker. So now you have a bunker surrounded by 2 anti-air and 2 ground flaming turrets. If you put a bunch of Marines inside that bunker, these act as the fire bats. It's kind of the way to go, for sure. Alright. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it again, orbital depots would be really cool. And then command center reactors would be really cool. I am so struggling to figure out how I want to buy these, and I can't, you know, we're gonna have to, it's game day decision. That's pretty much all I can say. Gonna have to be a game day decision. Let's go ahead and head to the bridge.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
Okay, alright. Well, I think that is fantastic for today's episode. Let's go ahead and do a couple upgrades and call it here. So for vehicles, we unlock the Hellion, where you have the twin-length flamethrower, doubles the width of the flame attack. Oh wow, that was kind of clutch, actually. Or a Thermite Filaments Hellions, do an additional 10 damage versus light armor. That's the blue flame upgrade. Very, very slick. Again, Hellions are very situational items, so are Goliaths, so are, you know, pretty much everything, right? So I'm tempted to do some upgrades here, but I'm really tempted to just keep rocking and rolling on the base upgrades for sure. For now, for sure. And then I think with the Goliaths, I might want to do this multi-locking thing, but let's go ahead and go to the Cantina, because that's where our mercenaries are going to be, and I want to get them researched. Oh no, everything's hired. Alright, cool. Well then let's use some of our additional money here at the armory, and yeah, what do we want to throw this on? I like the Reaper rounds. Range and additional damage. Reapers are fun. They really are. They're just so fast. This Goliath thing, though, is very entertaining as well. I'm just not a big fan of Goliaths. I don't think their cost to health is really worth it, in my opinion. They seem very expensive for what you get out of them, so I kind of try to avoid them. And the Hellion things, you know, another situation. I don't really like to roll factory units other than siege tanks in my build. Let's go ahead and hit this Reaper upgrade with these U-238 rounds. I think that'll be a really good investment for us. We'll talk to Swain.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorians squeezing us dry. day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel you. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Goss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help.
That's cool. That's cool. It's nice to hear that Jimmy has taken over and helping everybody around. Let's talk to Horner.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested...
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him. Still, I have a history with the Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk them down.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. I just hope my people won't need it.
Okay, so she's got it figured out. Cool. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode, folks. I really hope you enjoyed the content. And, yeah, I have a really good time playing this stuff. I think this campaign is super powerful. It's epic, you know? It's a story for the books. And not enough people play StarCraft II. This game really doesn't have the publicity that it should anymore. It was popular at the time that it's been out. And, again, it's an older game, right? But so is cards, so is chess, so is dice, you know? It's one of those games you keep in the back pocket and you start playing quite a bit more. I hope you guys will watch this video and decide to start playing, because they've got some really fun game modes out there too, like co-op mode. I'm a big fan of co-op mode. I play that a lot. And I'd love to play co-op mode with you guys. If you are watching the video and you're like, hey, you want to chill, hang out, we'll chat on Discord, we'll play some co-op together, you know, have a good time with it. Stick around, folks. Episode 5 coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.